Full send.
Full send?
Full send.
What does that mean?
Amazon Prime, same-day delivery, full send. I'm talking to you.
Oh, I thought you were reading the Prime stuff that was on. I was like, he's the one selling stuff. Hey guys, what's up? My name is Sam Anzito, better known as CrashMcCloud, and I am a content creator for Immortal Elite. And this is my interview.
Freeze! Don't move!
Into the unknown.
Oh! Oh! What somebody would expect to see on my Twitch channel is, I would say fun, comedic, but kind of low-tier gameplay at times. I will struggle a lot through a game that I'm playing the first time, but I try to make it my goal, is that if I'm going to struggle, is to have fun with it. I mean, either I'll come up with a rant there on the spot, or, you know, kind of make fun of myself, or, okay, I shouldn't have died like that, here's what happened though. It's more or less about me trying to have fun with myself and have fun with others, and while having a good conversation about the game that we're playing. What first caught my eye was streaming for the first time ever. Actually, I remember it was, I think, 2007 or 2008. On the Xbox forum, somebody had posted a link to a website called Justin TV, where a gentleman was streaming Grand Theft Auto 4 a day or two before the actual release of it. I remember he had quite a few thousand viewers at the time, and gaming on a live streaming website was unheard of back then. Just seeing him play the game for a good bunch of people, seeing them all interact with each other, it just caught my eye instantly. So I thought, you know, I could look into this a little bit. I got some equipment for myself when I was in college. It's Call of Duty 4, I think, was the biggest game back then, so I spent a lot of time playing that. When I first started streaming though, it kind of fell flat because I didn't realize I had any sort of personality to myself. And then playing games with people was kind of hard because you don't really have a whole lot to have. I apologize. You don't have a whole lot that looks attractive to a group of people to pull them to your channel. So it really comes down to what kind of character you can make of yourself at the beginning of it and see what you can do from there. It's evolved into a lot of maturity. I used to, when my first couple of years on Twitch, it was a lot of rage gaming, unfortunately. Yeah, some people do get a kick out of that, but in my opinion, that's a little bit embarrassing at times, especially when you know you have little to no skill in the game, but you're expecting way too much of yourself. To me, it's become a lot more relaxed, and I think that pretty much works best for me. Just, you know, stay loose, enjoy the game. Alright, so he's back to full health, as kind of expected. No way! My first memories of gaming really, early days NES, Super Nintendo. We used to get friends together every weekend. My first big memory of it though, we'd probably finished Super Mario Bros. 3 on our own for the first time ever. I remember it because we wanted to do it without any of the warp whistles, the items, or the warps, anything like that. We started from the first level, essentially went all the way through on our own. More modern memories would probably be the first time I did a Smash Brothers tournament. I was in high school at the time. As remember, it was me, again, a bunch of guys, maybe 20 or 30 of us. We all packed up into a friend's basement, had a handful of TVs set up, and ran our Smash Brothers tournaments. I was a Link main at the time. I think he was a mid-tier fighter back then. That was kind of the way we worked it though. We had a 3-tier system, ran 3 tournaments a weekend, and just had fun with it. Probably my most latest good memory with gaming, I would say, be the first time in the original Destiny when we finished the King's Fall raid. We spent about 10 hours in total with the raid, figuring out all the puzzles in the first couple of bosses. We're okay-ish. We did it in about 7 hours, but when we got to Oryx, that's where it took the most time. It was about 3 or 4 hours before we finally figured out what to do, and maybe another couple hours after that before we finally beat him the first time. It was fun, but we got no loot out of it, so we essentially ran the raid a couple more times just to get used to it until the next week happened for reset, so we could actually get something out of it.
Sword.
I got tokens.
Yo, look at this fucking sword, yo. Look at this shit.
I got tokens.
You got sword? Oh man, look at that sword.
Shit, you guys, right? Fucking cool.
I hate this game. I hate
84 too.
I hate this game. I hate it.
No, you don't.
We just went 3 days of this and I got tokens.
I got a gun.
Biggest achievements more recently, I want to say it'd be the charity months that we do on my Twitch channel. Me and a couple other people plan together to combine all of our stream income. Then we typically have a furry convention come up every once in a while, and that's where we'll donate the money as whatever fund that the convention wants to raise money for. That's what we'll use our revenue on. As far as gaming in general, the one things that we do for those type of events is we'll play, Overwatch together. We'll run a raid, or I personally like looters myself, so you see a lot more of that. But I do a lot of Let's Plays on Twitch. Right now we're playing through Breath of the Wild, finishing that up at the time of this interview, actually, and then. Yeah, after that, I figure out where I go to from there. I necessarily don't say anything to myself before I go live. The most I try to do is just clear my mind so I can stay focused on the game and let whatever happens really happen. What motivates me though is, what kind of community is each game I'm playing going to have? Breath of the Wild I know is big right now in both the Let's Play and speedrunning communities. Game's done quick. Just happened where they had a run going under 34 minutes for the whole game. For somebody like me though, I'll play the game start to finish and maybe take 80 to 100 hours to complete it, just because, trying something new for the first time, it's a new experience for every game you go into. I will still more than likely be on Twitch, hopefully with a bit larger of a community. I mean, my goal is not to make millions of dollars on Twitch. I mean, my goal is really to be able to sit down and say I have a community of my own that loves playing games together. That opportunity kind of showed itself with IE when, we have all different kinds of styles that want to come together to make videos, to do live streams, and just have a good time together, really. The gaming scene that I've seen in the Milwaukee area, not just Milwaukee even, the entire Midwest, is that it's kind of empty, for lack of a better term, is that there's not a whole lot of teams within the Midwestern area. Especially when you look at esports, it's always about who's on the East Coast or the West Coast. I'm not directly saying, oh yeah, we need an Overwatch team out here in Milwaukee. I would like to have it, but I'm not sure exactly how we could go about that straight away. To join IE is a brand new opportunity for me. Gaming and content-wise, there's not a whole lot in my part of the Midwest, either in the Chicago or the Milwaukee area. To see a team come together like this for the first time, it helps bring back memories from, when I was a kid, all these friends getting together to accomplish something in gaming. This is just a new step for me, especially with a growing Twitch channel, and then I kind of want to expand on YouTube and do stuff there as well. Some projects that I'm currently working on right now, definitely a lot of Mario Maker stages. One thing I'd like to do on YouTube is to bring that sort of a challenge to people who may not necessarily play Mario regularly or are so deep into it that they've never seen certain challenges before. Another thing I'm doing myself is kind of like a death montage, for lack of a better term, where I'll play a certain stage in Mario Maker or a certain boss in Zelda, Destiny, Borderlands, or whatever, and essentially just run through with a death counter and see how long it actually took me to complete it, and maybe just get a little bit of a laugh out of it with, how embarrassing I can die each time in a game. Thank you guys for watching this interview. If you liked this video, go ahead and hit it with a thumbs up. If you didn't, go ahead and hit it with a thumbs down. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch at CrashMcCloud, or you can follow my own YouTube channel at CrashMcCloud X29. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you in the next one.